The Delay Show, brought to you by Yaz, Joy Ointment, Don Papa Johnson Bitters, Passion Bitters, Delay Mackerel, and Smooch.
I thought we were friends. All of a sudden they start to pretend. Never judge him, but it got breaking. Cause that's just the nature of other men. So they want to sit up on my happiness. But who job bless, no one cares, yeah. Who job bless, no one.
Delay show, ena yede bro versat so. Na say me who trend bi. Me inviting ko for some bra show no so a. On betwetwe ho an so maba. And enye me nwanwa me yakwala no, me grandmother ka kokwana sister bi cheme. O say ejamwa na okọ baby. Okoye no. Baby ohina konya esi no. Eno koja ne nan wo ho. Ena ye bo edwa kese wo next town. Ejamwa ma edwa bonase. Later na ejamwa e ba ase na o hie obi a wo ba ne e ka me wasem. O ko ne e ka me wasem. Yes ya nka me wasem ba dia okoye wo ho no. Eno na ne e ka wasem. Nti na simple. Wo ye de ya na e ho tia. Ye fro say ba delay show, so I don't see the big deal. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but it's a boning ketengitia and go for the smash you with it. Yeah, from one jan. But anyway, and any part my friend also no the ono when he be until beba into waba. Into won't have me flow be any pan bar. Like I said, any pan on ye bon you. Aha, into the my friend no on ye when he be into waba. So our interview will come, but before that, no, you were your Instagram segment, and you all know the segment. Celebs, no. One pictures I would Google Instagram and like the way the glamour on Instagram no? And your friend say Instagram. So after this break we'll come back the Instagram and then our interview. Delay show versat one. Enko baby. Me pacho Instagram won say sa adwuma we ya nkasa ye no sa entertainment na show business no ahoampam je ne adwuma nipa wo mu no mo ye hwehwe ni mu ase wo mu show pen enhwe attention seeking ase mini o mo mehwe me nipa no say ase oya de na ye mfi na no fele say ase ye mfi mi o ana me hu atwam sa anwa mo atwam say past questions mo atwam say shuperu ana they always trying to have that as a validation. Yeah, they want to feel important and all of that. And there are certain people they are looking for the attention. And then on Instagram no, some for the attention no everyone. Number one is Sandra Nkobia. We all know Sandra loves the attention. And you know, she's not the only person out full playing, but as a person who say we're too quiet there 1 week in. In fact, this segment me no travel announcements. Sandra Nkobia too quiet you mumehe or Houston or US into what they are better to me two kwan Sandra media 2 TVs into be here why don't worry and now also or San or Texas for 19 and so you me no also ne abrofu be breakfast but your picture ni mu hwe Sandra na ne honto and also she Zanotti and Louis Vuitton into mu hwe Sandra mpabo ano ne bag no eni mu hwe ma no Sandra Nkobia and a picture where the say two kind no try or send the aeroplane ketenkete mi no gu ani mi hu say wa full plane on full bed for the plane wa kofo nti Sandra Nkobia to kwan announcement travel announcement and Jocelyn Duma so ne John Dumelo so ko Canada nti patro travel announcement aye o Instagram ye dey ba wiye ye ba sisi ane de interview na brebu.
Me chama Debbie and I no can so chan one mammy. Me shen why we ma crane nada as I try to tomato sauce no so I know the size. What's Nancy? mama fa delay mackerel enye duane na me nche so no na fofo ni nyina so ah wo ha dwen
delay mackerel in tomato sauce nampa dompenimu.
Yemfa yenkomo twetwe no emremo me wo interviews bi wo ha I am nhyɛ dan fa ne too personal. I'm like, oh, just normal exposure interview, normal me nhyɛ dan ha me ho bebree. And there are certain interviews are utum say nipa na adwuma na wo ne ba be ye no waya che nti wanya careful obegu anim ase and nipa me interview no one of those people nti no me nhyɛ dan mo me ho but my head ni free sabo e wo show we so ne Yaw Ampofo Ankrah you know munina munimu onya introduction bia Yaw, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
So me American member
you're right. You're looking very splendid. Very
Thank you.
Beautiful.
So are you.
Thank you very much.
With age, you're looking more handsome and more handsome.
Thank you very much.
Then you secret.
Stress, pressure,
and
fun. Yes.
And fun.
Mijumana, I take it very, very seriously, but I also, when I'm not working, I like to have a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Mr. Shaw, 1 or 2 places.
Yeah, true. When was the last time we met?
Rhapsodies.
Yes.
And you maybe you were taking it easy.
Yeah, I was just relaxing.
I know, and I just passed by and saw you, and I was like, oh yeah, will you come on the show? And you're on it today.
Yes,
it's good to have you here.
A few people said, Charlie, don't go because Charlie delay, and I'm like, oh, but you know, delays you ask normal questions.
Be down there, cool questions to say, and are you a broadcast journalist or a politician? I'm confused.
100% broadcast journalist, 100%. I'm not sure why you're asking that.
I want to know because you're like talking for politicians. You're always around politicians and stuff like that. So, and I wonder, say, where are you? Are you still a broadcast journalist?
Yes.
You still.
I'm working with Super Sports now.
Okay, so you are.
Yes.
And then the politician side and also.
That one, there are 2 scenarios.
Okay.
My brother was a former sports minister and the campaign manager for John Mahama. That's Elvis Free Ankrah.
I know your brother.
Yes, so
I met you at his office once. Remember?
Right. So that, I mean, he's my brother, so I can't move away from that. So there's always that connection. And then coming to be the sports minister, and also I said, me failed and baho. So I mean, you just couldn't. 2012, I also campaigned for the President John Mahama. So that was my decision. After that, I went back to work as a sports journalist with Super Sports. That is it.
Okay, so
up to now,
Sir, Oko endorse President Mahama, the candidate channel. If you had the opportunity to do it all over,
I'll do it all over
again.
again.
The same
thing.
I would. And when they say expectations are not woman, with me, I'll leave you up to it.
Challenges be real, and he's going through a lot of challenges. Ghana is going through a lot of challenges, but I think, sir, within this short space of time, it would be unfair for me, or I can't speak for others, but I can't judge him over 3 years. We're getting to 4 years now. So for me, I think the challenges he's met, and also he's, from energy issues, we had outbreaks of fire all over the place, water crisis, the financial state, the CD falling, a whole lot of things, unemployment. So I think challenges are there. They are quite immense, but he's not run away from them, and I think he's kept a posture of being positive and not hiding away from them. And I think that is where people are like, he should be more concerned. Of course he is, but as a leader, you can't come out and be crying. You need to take decisions and come out and communicate them to your people. So I think for me, he's trying his best. Maybe his best now is not good enough, but he would be the first to admit, sir, he will try his best to make sure most, if not all, the promises he put out there will be delivered by the end of the first term. Yeah.
And I go back to question maybe said before when so if let's say in 20 16,
right,
which away in you're supposed to come out there and endorse someone. Why not be endorsing? Are you going to endorse Nanado or John?
2012.
Or His Excellency the President.
2012, I came out on my own volition. For the record, said His Excellency the President. Back in the day, Member of Parliament for Bole Bamboe. I used to work as a correspondent for Joy FM. Now I'm a sports correspondent. Then I say, they call Parliament Nakusia Kakra. So I went there, and he was one of the people that I used to interview, and we got on because he's a very affable, and as a communicator, we had a bond straight away. So it was natural. It's on and off. We used to communicate, and I'm very proud to tell people, I know this man, the vice president, and now he was getting ready to go for the presidency, and I felt that he needed some of us young people because I see him as a role model of leadership. But you can't get things smooth all the time. And you say, Uncle, I don't think I should run away and hide.
Are you saying say Nkuyi?
Say Nkuyi. When things are not going right, you don't hide.
So are you saying things are not going right? Is that
Some
what you're saying?
things are not going right, but there are a lot of things. More things are going right, but I think the perception and the spotlight is always on the bad things.
Okay.
Yes, because people will not come out and say, hey, Mama, why you say, oh yeah, roads? They'll say that they want food to eat. They want money in their pockets. They won't say, there are bridges and hospitals and roads and, things like that being done, because the ordinary man wants the basics, which he has to do, obviously, but it will take time. So I don't regret, endorsing Mama. No.
And you still not answered my question. Next year, are you going to endorse him?
2016. As I sit here now in front of you, I can't answer that question. I can't answer that question now.
Why?
Because just as in 2012, it was a decision I took based on certain factors. And one of the key factors was that I felt this was a changing era, a period that some of us had to get involved, maybe a politician. But I could see, there were a lot of young people around who wanted to contribute in a way. They felt this is a time for us to contribute. And I also felt that need to go out there. I wasn't coerced, man signed a contract, I was not paid, none of those things. I voluntarily went out there to endorse him. So
most of the time when Nippon war into journalism, this all get himself involved with politics. Yeah. Public enmity. Do you think you've earned any?
A lot.
Okay.
Yes, I've lost friends and people I work with in the industry, outside the industry. Some openly will tell you that what you did was wrong, you shouldn't have done it, and blah blah. Some will not tell you, but you can tell by their actions and inactions, they are not happy with you. But
is it Africans na maybe who are answer them? Because over other countries are these celebs near there, they openly endorse politicians.
I think it's fine if Delay wants to support.
So as a people, do you feel Yentimin transcending in a way?
I wouldn't say that. I would rather say, it's a process, and we are going through it. And some of us have to be the guinea pigs.
Okay.
The insults and the lies. There was one funny one, a picture of some mansions and cars, and then your picture will be next to it. They are to social media. And I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe this is what happens, but no.
And it leads me to my next question. There's a perception. You're saying, roads, bridges, but I know they won't say the perception be immediately nipa bi to say obi to say wo ya awunuane Elvis free Ankrah mo ben government no I say mo wia o man sika yes mo kwase say mo oni mo am football club ni ade
Matedo say
o man sika yes Elvis akoto dan wo say ya na bi ye no kre mo nyeska wa mu
me a sports journalist. That is how I earn my living.
Okay.
Super Sports pays me. Call last World Cup. I went on Super Sports ticket. African Cup of Nations.
Okay.
I went on Super Sports ticket. That is my profession. That is what I do.
Okay.
The contracts cry. It forbids me from participating in politics or anything that may bring the brand's name into disrepute. So to answer your question, Krano, 2016, for example, Sebi, if I decide to endorse the president again, I would have to resign from my job. I can't, just as I did in 2012, TV3, I had to resign. I resigned and campaigned.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe Sanda says Sikano. What kind of first one would they a dodgy question? But I always come back. Don't worry. I'm paying attention.
Yes.
Me say, Mama ben abain. Yes, say Monyesika. Monyesika.
Me ben abain. I don't think that would be correct. I have a personal relationship with His Excellency the President, which started before.
Only bra Elvis.
Me bra a politician or a Minister of State at the presidency.
But so bra what a talent. I want you are always together. The two.
No, not quite. Oh no, you're a politician, and I'm a broadcaster, sports journalist.
Okay.
But he's my brother, so there's I mean, I can't disown him. Or from here, I would go. I mean, up to a certain point. You know, how he
Elvis when you're scapawon.
Oh, Elvis is hardworking, and I think he's well-to-do. But he's got his ways of making money. And
which ways? Is it Pakpapa movement or what?
I don't think it's Pakpapa movement, but but he works hard and he earns. I don't know how much he earns. I can't tell you that because if you ask me how much he earns right now, I can't tell you.
Okay.
Yes, but I can tell you about myself. You
Okay.
know. So I can't answer for the Minister of State,
Okay.
but I can answer for Yaw Ampofo Ankrah. Yes.
Okay. And yeah, when the whole World Cup assembly, you said one thing a minute ago. Say you can't disown your brother. Now you to the sense say Ghana for pushing na Emma or be TV so esunye. That day, how did you feel?
Yeah, no, because number one London.
Okay.
I had gone for a program or something, so the messages started coming. WhatsApp and social media, blah blah. I'm like, hey, why? Are you sure he cried? Yeah, and they had clips, video clips. I was like, it's my friend. Later, I got him about a few hours later, and then he also said, he was just overcome by,
like
all
was
that,
just
all that he had
much
gone through, and which is surprising. He's a strong character, very strong and resilient. So I was like, wow, then this thing is quite serious. And around that time, I see my friend, so I was gearing up.
Now so and on the lighter side.
Oh, there be. But I mean, I don't know what happened and that triggered him to cry, But I don't think, I would have cried in front of the commission. Maybe a different character. Maybe per concert can cry. He's more serious and hard,
So how did you feel?
Oh, I felt bad. I felt sad, and I know the struggles he went through. I know how hard and how tough it was, and there were elements of sabotage, but I don't want to go into it because again, it's people may misconstrue, but I felt
no discount.
Sika ben.
So we discount. Ghana first we discount.
Yes, sika bi but
basa.
Matia no.
Unum songo.
Madam for pa.
O sika die basa.
But I don't know if he hasn't chopped money, in my opinion. There's no evidence to suggest, and he's not told me, and I'm not seeing the choppability. Unless Omu proves it with this kibidia, then that's a different issue. But for me, I think these are allegations that are unfounded.
Okay, they are just mere allegations.
Yeah, to my personal opinion.
Okay, now only I mean, when I'm talking to you, I'll bring up your brother's name. Only Elvis, Mupena moye maufumba.
Your sister Bakum, but my father, we have a lot of sisters and brothers.
But only Elvis, the same mother?
Yes, one mother, one father, and a sister, yeah.
Yes,
I'm directly after him.
Okay, and now my childhood net is saying like...
No, Ghana, and I'm in London. My name is sister.
Okay.
Because, after single parent, and she broke up with my
dad.
Yes, okay. Elvis, Peninoa. And I'm in
Papa.
Yes,
okay.
Ghana. And I'm in Mr. London.
Okay. Into a chance over Ghana. Okay. But you are still able to find a way of bonding.
Oh yeah. Some Kuboloka cry, me rough. So me buy and I love Ghana instantly. Okay. I didn't have a problem of integration. I didn't have a problem of maybe I don't know where I belong. Am I English? And none of that.
Just Ghanaian.
100%, yeah.
And you have a wife? You've
Yes.
been married for how long?
Yeah, 12 years
Wow.
next month, yeah.
How many children?
2.
Wow. Mesan will be you.
I didn't expect this question, but I don't know. I mean, you know, she's actually doing a course now. It's the next 12 months there. She's busy with her course. So Rudolph is now going to be 7, and the big boy Rima is 12. He just started secondary school.
Oh,
yeah.
Into what secondary school?
Yeah.
Hey, free education, free SHS.
Pacho Debi.
Mutia.
Kakra, a balance, you know.
Okay, na do kaso mam free SHS na. Man to amano.
Why?
Na do so kaso mam free SHS. Ada na man to amano.
Why Anto?
Na do ada na man to amano.
Me. Oh, you only have 1 vote.
But what to my John?
Yes. Okay. You only have 1 vote.
I know that man can say obi say I'm free SHS also meant to man.
It's a very laudable idea.
But I think so all the same.
Not based on that alone. I think that it will take time for the model to be perfected.
Okay.
Not a reality.
But the idea as like,
but the idea is a very, very good idea. But I don't think we are ready for that yet. But in years to come, I think you're being resources to make it a more wider, and we need to start it gradually and spread it, not wide and then we have problems. Yes, starting getting then we look at it and then we expand. But I think the concept rather was boom, which for me I don't think would have worked. But I think the idea is laudable, and Nanado should be commended for that.
Matase. And what super sports to say? So how's the future? How's it like for you?
I'm hoping to raise small money here and there, and save up enough, not some private broadcasting school, and hopefully in future some maybe some broadcasting house, like a radio TV kind of thing. That's nice. In future, you do have no employment wise. Of course, I mean delay. Why not? Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, thanks for coming. Thank you very much. It wasn't as bad as your friends painted the picture to be. Yeah, don't go. Hey, that girl should. And I'm like, well, I don't know what questions she's gonna ask, but I don't think they. I'm sure you were expecting these questions. Yeah. I was. You didn't ask anything about the Black Stars. And what do you want to say about the Black Stars? I'm going to final. The day I was, I'm sure you were sad. I was like, for me it was great for me because at the beginning I'm in dream say omubedu, baby omudu and for me it was and baby I could do me fan say you omanje cap no, but because of home performance, not a penalty and a lack, and a penalty and lack. It's mostly lack. You have to. You're right. Until maybe we're just unlucky on that day. Yeah. Okay. So it's the next month. We're free around the end of April. You're called Seychelles. You're free beach soccer. Into them I ubit me aboya near sponsor. Now you can help us with the marketing and stuff. Not like it shouldn't be a problem at all. We're a very huge following. It shouldn't be a problem. I'm here. Fantastic. I'm in. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, thanks for coming. Thank you very much. All right. Yaw Ampofo Ankrah. I'm saying come on a normal level. Onye boni bi anti no. It wasn't any way bia. Young try when I engine can talk to me then so. Fire, oh fire. Me chama Debbie na no ka so wutwa no mama me hwe no awe makra nyinada asa twe atira to tomato sauce no so anom ne size spoon otna ase mama fa delay makreli enye duane na me nche so no na fofo no nyina so wo ha dwen
delay mackerel in tomato sauce nampa dompenimu.
Ne feeder at the chairman 8:30 p.m. The fashion snigger Ebenam Vasa TV station so na ye dia sumo ya kai na jebre na hwebe delay show yes adwumako no ene dem wa eba Don Papa Jensen bitters partial bitters won so wo boyen delay mackerel in tomato sauce kumase enye na atonsu central market adum poku trading ena oil distribution no wode amayen oba eye enkran oba kumase oba takwade baby bia so hwe joy ointment na utwa se ho a ene nku a wohia na wode aye honam na niye no eno a ene sa nku ameka wasemi eye joy ointment shine and shadows we makeup fefefe wode emame na shine and shadows no betimi follow on e wo Instagram shine now the underscore ba and underscore shadows fefefe na wa follow on na ye koyanim midin delay edike wo maye eye entade kai osu forikomo Kumasi Virginia Road Stadium empabwahemu boafo smooch utumo se de da form de ewa de wode kwa sorry ayefro nhemudi ahodo matai ko pharmacy building no na eye jowulo ye ne Fidelity Bank shewo opposite Martin Memorial Hospital back ahodo ne clutches nyano ye de emawo hot gossip night club wonum so osu wo ben Asanka locals yesim kodwa eye yatena ye ene hot gossip adum edunya yedene dasene makram
Fire, oh fire.